Hello vinyl community and anyone else watching this. It's very early in the morning. I just got home from work and I thought I would make a video or two or even more than that if I can stay awake long enough. Hope everybody out there is doing well. There's been a thread running around VC for a little while now. Show your black and white record covers. And I've sort of ignored the thread because it's a great idea. It's just, to me, too big. Any artist that's made more than a few albums probably did a black and white cover. So for me, it was just kind of too large. I watched a few videos, and I could watch them forever. It's a great idea. I don't know. It's just too big for me. I like an idea that's a little more condensed than that. So, but I thought I'd make a video. I spent literally 2 minutes pulling records, but there's one at the end I do want to show. And me and Mr. Mayo made a video on this, Joe, and he said something in his video that sparked something, and I'll get to that in a minute. But just really quickly, in like a minute, Badfinger, No Dice, black and white cover. The Buckingham Nicks album, black and white cover. Cheap Trick's first album, black and white cover. Glenn Burtnick, Heroes and Zeros, mostly black and white cover, a little bit of red writing on it, but Alex Chilton, Lost Decade, kind of gold-ish, but black and white photo, pretty much black and white cover. Richard X. Heyman, black and white cover. I mean, I didn't even look. Hooters, One Way Home, black and white cover. Some of these nobody's probably shown, so that's a good thing. Rob Junkless, Closer to the Flame, black and white cover. Joy Division, The Peel Sessions, black and white cover. Julian Lennon, Velat. Rolling Stones, Exile on Main Street. Yeah, there's red lettering, but it's a black and white cover. Same thing with Sticky Fingers, exactly. Matthew Sweet's Good Friend album, black and white drawing cover. Tony O'Kay, Notes from the Lost Civilization, black and white cover. And you could go on and on and on, and so I wasn't even going to make a video, but then I'm like, oh, I better show a few. But Joe who showed only Beatles because he has so many, like me, and said, oh, I don't have one by George Harrison. And then said, oh, wait a minute, yes I do, duh. And he showed All Things Must Pass. But here's the thing, there's another George Harrison one, and probably nobody has shown this one. I have shown this once before, and it is George Harrison's Somewhere in England LP, the first edition of the album. Somewhere in England is in green, but George Harrison's Somewhere in England. Now, I don't know, and I've never known for sure the whole truth about this. Is this a pirate? Is this a bootleg? Is this legit? I have my doubts that it's legit, but this was what the original cover was going to look like anyway. It even does have a barcode, which I find fascinating. The label has never looked quite right to me. It's a little too light. It should be more orangish in the yellow. And I probably won't be able to see if there's matrix numbers and everything like that. There is a matrix number, but I can't read it. Anyway, that's what the album looks like. And if anybody has one of these or knows something about it, and even if you want to guess, go ahead, but I would prefer knowing for sure. This has 4 different songs on it that aren't on the second version of Somewhere in England. And oddly, a couple of years ago when they re-released these on CD, they used this cover, which I thought was very odd because they never used it before. But this has Life Itself, Set Singing, Lay His Head, and Flying Hour. All that weren't on the album when it actually got released. So there you go. George Harrison, Somewhere in England. Probably a bootleg or a pirate or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But probably the most interesting black and white cover I have in my collection anyway. So if anybody knows anything, you know, let me know. And that's it for my short and sweet, right? That's it for my black and white covers video. Thanks for watching. Check out my podcast, snapcracklepop.podomatic.com. Hope everybody out there is well. And I'm going to do, like I said, a couple more interesting videos this morning. And I think I'm also going to enter Joe's contest. So check those out. And I hope everybody is well. And thanks for watching Black and White. Bye all.